get started. We've got a lot to work on, and I'm starving. Does anybody have any food?
Come on, Tony. It's only 10 o'clock. Really, guys?
Okay. This show is going to be about cool careers. But before we get started, has anybody seen Johnta or Corrie? Where are they?
I think they're still in makeup.
Hey, Corrie, have you heard what the show's going to be about this week?
Nope, but they're in a brainstorming meeting up in production right now.
How do we start the show? Hey, how about if we use our own careers in TV?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Okay, this is how I see it. First scene, Feed Your Mind staff sitting around a conference room, kind of like this one, like this table.
Yeah.
Johnta, Corrie come busting in the room, and Johnta will say something like, "Sorry, man, we're late."
Hey, and then Corrie can say, "Yeah, we were in makeup."
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't like it. It'll work. Yeah.
Sorry, we're late.
Yeah, we were in makeup. Hey, maybe we should leave them to their work.
Yeah, let's go to the audio production.
So real.
Hey, guys! We'll meet you down at the first location.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hi, I'm Corrie English.
I'm Johnta Austin. Welcome to Feed Your Mind.
Hey, Johnta, do you see yourself as having a career in television when you grow up? You know, directing and producing like those guys?
Well, actually, I always thought of music as a career. You know, writing and producing my own songs. And standing on a stage in front of thousands of people. All of them chanting, "Johnta, Johnta, Johnta."
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Johnta, Johnta. Hey, this is the Feed Your Mind theme music.
Yeah, it is. Hold on a second. We just finished sweetening it, and I'll play it back for you. What do you think?
Very catchy. This looks like a really fun job.
Well, it can be, but there are also hard things about it that people don't see or in this room here.
Well, what do you mean by sweetening?
Sweetening, first of all, sugar has nothing to do with it.
Right.
It's a process where a producer will bring in a project, and we take the project, we add sound effects to it, and make what could be a really good project a really great project.
Cool.
For instance, the tornado at the beginning of the open, where the girl's spinning in the tornado,
Yeah.
that sound came out of this keyboard right here. This was the original sound, but we played it down here because it didn't fit the video at the original sound.
That's pretty cool. Can I have a crack at that?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right, let's see here. Music and musicians can be found almost everywhere you turn, even at the ballpark. You get the idea. But out here, there's another kind of music being played. Chin music, if you know what I mean. The brushback pitch is a part of baseball, and when it gets out of hand, it's up to the umps to keep the peace. Everybody knows baseball players have cool jobs, but what about the other team on the field, the umpires?
They wear their uniforms too tight. You know, it's like they all try to be like bodybuilders. They think they have great bodies. Another thing is they take too long to get out on the field.
Hey,
I mean, the game...
Any of you guys ever heard of a kid by the name of Johnta Austin?
That would be me.
Good luck, Johnta.
Hey, kid, don't worry. You're safe with me. Let's go. Hey, Johnta, here we are in the umpire's room. I just want to show you really quickly 4 things that an umpire has to wear, basically for survival. Number 1 is a shin guard. An umpire wears that underneath his pant, right up against his leg. The mask, basically the same mask any catcher would wear. Very lightweight, and you know, it's just your basic mask. The plate shoe. Obviously, it's a steel-toed shoe, which we need to help us against foul tips and balls that the catcher isn't able to catch. When I first got to the major leagues, these were like Herman Munster boots, kind of like what you're wearing now. And then the final thing, the most important piece of equipment for an umpire, the chest protector. It's made of hard plastic, but yet very lightweight. The catcher's protector doesn't have the shoulder pads that an umpire has. The catcher has to throw, we don't. So that's basically the 4 pieces. Well, Johnta, here we are, home plate. This is where every game begins, and this is where every game ends. The strike zone is from up here, the armpits, down to the top of the knee. But in the major leagues, we like to give the pitcher the full knee, up here probably around to the midriff belly button area.
So how do you judge if it's on the edge or not?
Well, no umpire's eyes or no human eyes are good enough to tell whether a pitch is on the corner or off the corner. You have to go with your instincts, your experience, and your ability. All right, Johnta, what is it? A ball or a strike?
Wait, let me see it again.
Okay, but remember, umpires don't get that luxury. You see the pitch, you make the call.
Well, what do you do if I argue?
Hey, Johnta, arguing's cool, but you're never going to intimidate me. You're never going to make me change my mind. As an umpire, you have to be decisive and firm, and you can't let the manager or the players or anybody in the dugout or on the field try to make you change your mind. It just doesn't happen.
Well, what do you do if the argument turns into a screaming match?
Well, you know, that happens. But you know what? They're not arguing with Bob Davidson. They're yelling and screaming at the shirt, at the uniform. You never take it personal.
You know, umpires are like those bullies in school, you know, always picking on you and trying to intimidate you.
Despite all their kidding around, most players, pitchers and hitters, understand that umpires have a tough job and appreciate their effort to make the right call.
Hey, remember what I said about the umpires? I was just kidding, fellas.
I wouldn't take an umpire's job if you paid me.
You know I'm tight with all y'all.
They're pretty good at handling the pressure.
They made me say it. They made me say it.
So, Bob, what's all of this stuff right here?
Well, I'll tell you, Johnta, umpiring is a very individual thing. There's a lot of umpires who put a lot of ump and flair into their strike motion and their out motion and in their voice. But me, I'm just kind of a drab guy. I'm a basic out guy, a basic safe guy, not too loud. So, you got any more questions?
Yeah. You a baseball fan?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, do you have a favorite team? Do you play favorites?
That's it, Johnta. You're gone. Get out of here.
You can't play my guy for Troy, but don't you go anywhere. Please, I'll be right back.
Nothing compares with the quality, elegance, and comfort of owning leather furniture. And right now, for the next 5 days, Yakima and the Tri-Cities' #1 furniture stores are throwing their first ever floor model clearance.
Hi, I'm Pam Walker, and this week only you can find the guaranteed lowest leather prices ever in our 16-year history. New truckloads are arriving soon, so we've priced all leather furniture at knockout prices. So hurry in today, because once it's sold, it's gone.
If it's leather you want, it's on sale now at Walker's Furniture.
The flyer says it all. Les Schwab's most exciting sale of the year. In passenger tires, see 800 plus, the 80,000-mile tire. Special purchase pricing on over 500,000 premium radials. In pickup tires, our best selection ever. M55s, Wild Country, all season and traction. New taller Wild Countries for lifted applications. Custom wheel prices start at $19.99. And on sale, our popular Ultra 64. Sale prices on shocks and batteries, too. Our most exciting sale of the year, the Les Schwab Fall Tire Sale.
Tonight, have you ever seen a miracle?
We're gonna have a baby! If Mom could have babies, why would we all be adopted?
Have you ever been confused?
You really think this baby isn't going to change everything?
Have you ever been afraid?
You think we'll love this child any differently?
Dad!
In a tragic moment,
Jesse!
Everything can change. A heart-wrenching Second Noah, tonight.
Here's a great opportunity for special savings on a brand new vehicle. Mike Olson Dodge has brand new 96 and 97 model cars, trucks, and minivans for 1 penny over factory invoice. This offer includes almost every new vehicle in our inventory. Choose from over 50 Neons, Stratus, Intrepids, Caravans, and 96 model trucks. Real savings of up to $5,000. 10 days only. Shop early for best selection. Mike Olson Dodge.
This is where Feed Your Mind Graphics got their start.
This is called the Graphics Factory, and for a very good reason. This is where all of the on-air graphics that you see are designed, painted, and edited.
Corrie, excuse me just for a second. You said paint. You don't use paint when drawing for television.
Well, actually, we do use something called a paint box. But you're right, Johnta, we don't use real paint on TV.
Hey, could I try?
Sure.
What do I do?
You just put the pen down and paint anywhere on the screen you want. You can pick different paint sizes, brush sizes, different colors. You can scribble, paint, do anything.
Cool. Hey, don't worry. Remember, it's not real paint. It's just a graphic.
Hey, wait a minute. I know where I've seen this before. Don't crime investigators use computer graphics?
I don't know. It's a mystery to me.
Lunchtime, 12:34 p.m., Friday afternoon. Something strange was in the air that day. I'll never forget it. The day someone stole a cupcake from my lunchbox. and left behind nothing but a scrap of blank paper. I don't know who started this, but I know who's going to finish it. It's time to get to work. First step, spill your guts to the law. Investigator John Bankhead was assigned to my case. He wanted to know everything I knew, and fast. It didn't take long. I didn't know much.
What happened?
Someone stole my cupcake.
Where?
Downtown, Feed Your Mind headquarters.
Anybody have a motive?
Nobody. But remember, everybody loves cupcakes.
Right. Any physical evidence?
They stole it right out of my lunchbox.
Anybody touch that beside you?
No.
Let's check it for fingerprints. Mel, this is Shannon, a fingerprint expert.
Hi. Shannon showed me all about how to find fingerprints. First step, dust the evidence with fluorescent powder. Every time you touch something, your hand leaves behind a trail of amino acid, also known in the world of crime investigation as
what I like to call finger juice.
The fluorescent powder clings to the finger juices in the form of a fingerprint. Fingerprints are like personalities. Everybody has one, but no two are alike. The powder is fluorescent to make the fingerprints easy to see under a special laser light. Last step, take a picture. So how do we find out whose they are?
We checked the computer for a match. This may be a serial cupcake nabber. Mel, this is Charlie. He's our fingerprint computer expert.
Hi. Hi, Mel. Charlie put the fingerprint we found into a computer. He keeps track of all the fingerprints of convicted criminals. He asked it to find a matching print. The computer came close, but no match. Thanks. No match. What does that mean?
Means we got a first-time offender if the cupcake really was stolen.
I'm telling you, it's gone. And all they left behind was this lousy scrap of paper. You can't eat paper.
Hey, another clue. Mel, this is Karen, our document examiner.
Hi.
Hi.
Karen showed me how to find words on a blank piece of paper. First, you lay saran wrap over the evidence. Then, after you rub out all the wrinkles, you wave a magic wand over the paper. What is that? It's actually an electrical wire that gives off static electricity. Then, you pour black powder over the paper. The powder clings to the static electricity on the bumps on the page. And whatever was written on top of that piece of paper appears.
I owe you a cupcake. Sorry, I got hungry. TB. Well, it looks like whoever took the cupcake tried to leave you a note. They wrote on a notepad and took the first 2 sheets off, and somehow the blank one ended up in your lunchbox.
But who's TB?
Mel, have you ever tried to solve a puzzle?
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing in being an investigator and working in a crime lab. You have to have patience and persistence. And when you use those 2 qualities, you can determine how something was done, why it was done, and possibly who did it.
Hey, you know, I think I remember seeing someone hanging around your lunchbox this morning. I don't know who it was, but I remember the face.
Mel, and sometimes it's good to be lucky.
Next stop, Nita at the computer character generator. My friend and audio tech, Nyota, described the suspect. His eyes, he has small brown eyes and a light mustache.
Okay.
That's Tony, my director. So that's who he is. It's all coming clear to me now. He said he was hungry this morning at the meeting. His fingerprints didn't show up because he's not really a thief. TB stands for T-Bone. His nickname, not his real name, Tony Marshall.
So, the cupcake wasn't stolen after all.
I guess not. Thanks, John, for showing me your job and solving the mystery.
No problem. Now let's go get something to eat.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Feed your mind.
Nothing compares with the quality, elegance, and comfort of owning leather furniture. And right now, for the next 5 days, Yakima and the Tri-Cities' #1 furniture stores are throwing their first ever floor model clearance.
Hi, I'm Pam Walker, and this week only you can find the guaranteed lowest leather prices ever in our 16-year history. New truckloads are arriving soon, so we've priced all leather furniture at knockout prices. So hurry in today, because once it's sold, it's gone.
If it's leather you want, it's on sale now at Walker's Furniture.
Bob Harris reporting high above level.
We're here to report one of the largest single tire purchases ever made by an independent tire company, totaling over 500,000 tires. As we speak, they're being trucked to more than 270 Les Schwab Tire Center locations. According to Les Schwab, a purchase of this magnitude means huge savings on premium all-season radials for their customers. In tire savings, it's today's big story.
Here's a great opportunity for special savings on a brand new vehicle. Mike Olson Dodge has brand new 96 and 97 model cars, trucks, and minivans for 1 penny over factory invoice. This offer includes almost every new vehicle in our inventory. Choose from over 50 Neons, Stratus, Intrepids, Caravans, and 96 model trucks. Real savings of up to $5,000. 10 days only. Shop early for best selection. Mike Olson Dodge.
You don't need special skills to help the kids in your community. All it takes is some old rags and a garden hose. A car wash is a great way to raise money for sports equipment or a class trip. Your support will mean a lot to them, and so will your elbow grease. Come on, volunteer a Saturday to help kids. Children first.
Lee Peterson Motors, your local Jeep Eagle dealer in KAPP-35, putting children first.
And 3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is what we call on-location shooting. Here, I'll introduce you to some of the people who work on the field every day. There's our cameraman, Steve.
Okay, Tony, I'm ready to shoot one.
Ray, our audio tech.
Johnta, I need a mic level. How about counting to 10 for me?
And of course, you know Tony, our director.
Okay, guys, get in your places. Stand by.
Roll, please.
Steve?
Welcome back to Feed Your Mind. Today we're taking a look at some cool careers.
Yeah, so far we've looked at the lives of audio editors, graphic artists, crime investigators.
Corey, we're going to have to bust that take. I hear a fire engine in the background.
Okay, let's regroup. We'll shoot another one as soon as we lose the siren.
Wow, I wonder where it's headed.
I don't know, but it sounds like a 3-alarmer.
When it comes to what kids want to be when they grow up, you can bet Firefighter will be close to the top of the list. I know it was for me. Wasn't I cute? And now, for the top 10 reasons kids want to be firefighters. Number 10, you get to wear a really cool hat, suspenders, and boots. Number 9, you get to drive really fast through traffic with a siren going. Number 8, you get to ride a really tall ladder. Number 7, you get to rescue kittens from the tops of trees and be a hero. Number 6, you're always smoking. Number 5, you get to spray a really big fire hose. Number 4, you get to spend the night at the fire station. Number 3, you get to hang out with a really cool dog. Number 2, you get to save someone's life or home. And the number 1 reason kids want to be a firefighter when they grow up, you get to slide down the pole. Excuse me.
Oh, you must be Ivan Kim, our new rookie.
I guess you could say that.
Okay, Ivan, let's not waste any time. The thing you really need to know is, although we're relaxing right now, we've got to be ready to respond at a moment's notice. That's why we got all our equipment out, ready to go.
Cool. So what do we do now while we're waiting?
Well, what you can do is start by mopping the engine room floor.
I think I'll go check out the kitchen. There's got to be more action in there.
Hey, don't forget the frosted cocoa marshmallow puffs.
Okay. And you know, I think we're out of that boysenberry low-fat yogurt also.
What's going on here? A grocery list? Firefighters go grocery shopping?
Well, sure we do, Ivan. We cook here, we sleep here. This is our home for 24 hours. See, we come in at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we don't get off until 7 o'clock the next morning. But then we have 2 days off to rest up for the next shift.
Wow, it must be pretty cool to get to sleep at the fire station.
Yeah, it is pretty cool sleeping at the fire station, but bedtime is usually about 9 o'clock.
Did he say 9 o'clock? Whatever happened to, when you're a grown-up, you can stay up as late as you want. When the firefighters aren't pumping water, they're pumping iron. You see, when they're all decked out in their gear and carrying a full section of hose, that's about 50 extra pounds to work with. So the moral of the story is, be prepared. They'll be so proud of me, I'll be ready when the bell rings. And wait for me, I'll be right there. Lives are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. You have to pick up the pace. This was just an ordinary territory run. But in a real emergency, the response time, from the time they leave the station to the time they get to the scene, is about 4 minutes. Why do they call you first responders?
Because we're the first to arrive on the scene before any paramedic, and if the person needs CPR, we administer CPR.
Even though the job of firefighting hasn't changed much, the equipment sure has. This is the wave of the future.
Here, Ivan, try this on for size. What it is an infrared imaging helmet cam that allows the firefighters to see through the densest darkness and smoke.
Cool. Before, after. Before, after. All that waiting sure did pay off. I mean, it's nice to know there's some pretty cool firefighters waiting for the call of duty. Hey guys, wait for me. This could be the big one.
Good luck, Ivan.
Yeah, hang in there, Ricky. And I don't mean to put any pressure on you, but get going. I mean, someone's life or home is in your hands. Timing is everything. Haste makes waste. No pain,
Don't
no
go
gain.
away.
So follow
Feed your
the
mind.
tips.
We'll be right
Just
back.
take a look at me. I'm always there to save the day.
Good job, guys. Let's do one more for safety.
Bob Harris reporting high above Les Schwab's warehouse in Prineville, Oregon. We're here to report one of the largest single tire purchases ever made by an independent tire company, totaling over 500,000 tires. As we speak, they're being trucked to more than 270 Les Schwab Tire Center locations. According to Les Schwab, a purchase of this magnitude means huge savings on premium all-season radials for their customers. In tire savings, it's today's big story.
Nothing compares with the quality, elegance, and comfort of owning leather furniture. And right now, for the next 5 days, Yakima and the Tri-Cities' #1 furniture stores are throwing their first ever floor model clearance.
Hi, I'm Pam Walker, and this week only you can find the guaranteed lowest leather prices ever in our 16-year history. New truckloads are arriving soon, so we've priced all leather furniture at knockout prices. So hurry in today, because once it's sold, it's gone.
If it's leather you want, it's on sale now at Walker's Furniture.
Here's a great opportunity for special savings on a brand new vehicle. Mike Olson Dodge has brand new 96 and 97 model cars, trucks, and minivans for 1 penny over factory invoice. This offer includes almost every new vehicle in our inventory. Choose from over 50 Neons, Stratus, Intrepids, Caravans, and 96 model trucks. Real savings of up to $5,000. 10 days only. Shop early for best selection. Mike Olson Dodge.
I think this is the way to the edit suite.
The what?
You know, the edit suite, where they edit all the stories that are videotaped in the field.
Oh, you mean where the editor and the producer take all the good takes and put them together to make a story?
Exactly. And just wait till you see how it's done.
Hello, anybody home?
Hey guys, come on in. Just start and feed your mind.
Cool.
Hey, what do you have here?
Well, I've got all the footage from what you shot out in the field, and I take it and put it into my system, and I put together a show for you.
This looks pretty complicated. How does it work?
Well, here's my footage up here, and I take it and I bring it over and put it into the monitor, and then we can view it all and choose which shots we want to use to make your story.
Wow, this is cool.
Let me show you a couple of things that we put together, just a few shots.
Hey, wait a minute. Before we do anything, I have to meet the crew down at the control room. Do you know how to get to control room D?
Sure, Corrie. All you gotta do is go out this door, take a right. When you get to the water fountain, take a left, go past engineering, take a left. Then you'll see some stairs. Go 2 flights up, and then hang a right past production. Okay. Remember to say hi to Diane for me, and then go around the corner past Dan's office. You can't miss it. You got it? Okay.
How do I get out of here? Phew. It's a jungle in there. Well, not really. I'm actually at the zoo, and I thought it'd be really neat if we could talk to some of the people who take care of the animals that live here. This is the exhibit where the tallest animal at the zoo lives. Hey, Corrie. Glad you found your way. Good thing you wore your boots. You're going to need those today. Yep, TV magic. This is Christine Maller. She's a zookeeper. Hi. Actually, I'm a swing keeper. That means that I work in a couple of different areas here at the zoo. Part of my time is spent with the primates, like gorillas and orangutans, and part of the time is spent with animals with hooves, like giraffes and zebras. How did you get started in this business? Well, my dad was a high school biology teacher, so he taught me a lot about conservation and ecology. When I was in high school, I took care of horses as a groom in a barn, which is somewhat similar to what we're doing right now. It's a good thing this is television and not smell-o-vision. I'm glad that's done. I know. Well, we're not quite done yet. We've still got to put food out for the animals. Okay, we're done out there. Now we have to check on all the animals, and we'll start out with the giraffes, and then we'll put them out on exhibit. You can see the giraffes are eating the bamboo we put out. Cool. You know, you have to know so much about so many different animals. What did you do to train for this job? Well, I do a lot of reading, but more importantly, I spend a lot of time watching the animals that I work with. That's very, very important as a keeper. We have to know not only a lot of animal behavior, but we have to know about our individual animals. And it's just like when your mom just walks right in, and you don't have to say a word, and she can take one look at you and know that you're not feeling well. It's because she knows you so well. So what do we do next? Well, it's time to put some monkeys out. We can go get their breakfast ready. Okay. First, you're going to need these. Monkeys are very closely related to humans. Now, the reason we hide their food is that monkeys spend most of their time in the wild searching for their food. That's called foraging. What we do is cut up their food in little tiny pieces, and we scatter it all over the exhibit. It's just like an Easter egg hunt. That way they have to spend their whole day looking for their food a little at a time, just like monkeys should. Okay. There we go. Hey, what are you doing? We're hiding the food. Don't look. Don't look. You can see all these guys from here. The Mona monkeys up there and the drills down low. Now, these guys are going to be searching for all the things that we hid all day. Is this making you hungry? A little. Now this is more like it. Hey, I was wondering, what's your favorite part about your job? Well, I have to admit, being able to establish a personal bond with an exotic animal is a really wonderful thing. But that's not the best thing. The most important thing and the best thing that I do is to be able to actively participate in the conservation of an endangered species like the black rhino. Well, I guess your job really isn't just a bunch of monkey business, is it? No, a lot of it's hard work, but working with animals like Willie B here really makes it worthwhile. Well, listen, you did a really good job today. You're a hard worker. Anytime you want to come back and clean stalls, you're more than welcome to volunteer. Hey, I know somebody who would be perfect for cleaning out stalls. His name is Johnta Austin. It's Jontaaustin. And you can locate him at Feed Your Mind.
Well, I'll just fade you to black.
Hey, wait a minute. Please fade me up. I'll be nice.
Okay.
How'd you do that?
Actually, I don't have any idea. But then again, who knows how to work all these buttons?
That's easy, Johnta. This is a switcher. All you need to know is which button will assign a certain effect. For instance, this is a matrix light. Check this out.
Hey, Tony, did you always want to be a director?
Actually, Corrie, I was about your age when I caught the showbiz bug.
You know, you're never too young to start thinking about career goals. In fact, if you get all the right training, take the initiative to learn, then you're ready to just go for it.
Yeah, and remember, you can do whatever you want to do.
Say goodbye. We're running out of time.
Well, I guess that's our cue. See you next time on Feed Your Mind.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Roll the credits.